Polenta Pumas. Remember to be prepared, unselfish, mature, accountable, and self-disciplined. I'm Addison.
And I'm Kennedy. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022, and the first day of Women's History Month. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence.
Hi, I'm Haley with today's Spotlight on Women's History. Susan B. Anthony was born in Massachusetts in 1820. Susan was very smart and learned to read and write at only 3 years old. After school, she went on to become a teacher to help her father earn money to support their family. It was then that she started to notice an inequality between men and women in the workplace, as she earned only 25% as much as the men doing the same job as her.
Susan began working with other women to try to gain equal rights for women. They started newspapers and organizations dedicated to civil rights. Among other concerns, they wanted women to have the right to vote. You'll remember from yesterday that the 15th Amendment, passed in 1870, gave all the men the right to vote, but women still weren't allowed to. In 1872, Susan voted in the presidential election, even though it was against the law. She was fined $100 for doing so, and refused to pay the fine.
Susan continued to work toward the goal of women's suffrage. Suffrage means the right to vote. Though she died 14 years before it passed, the 19th Amendment was added to the Constitution in 1920, finally giving women the right to vote. Susan has been honored for her work in many ways, including having a dollar coin named after her, the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Now for the lunch menu.
Hi, I'm Kennedy with the lunch menu. Today's lunch is tacos and black beans with sliced peaches. Wednesday, we will have fiestada pizza, California veggies, and fruit slushy. Now for the weather.
Hi, I'm Haley with today's weather. Today we're expecting the weather to be partly sunny with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. Now for today's birthdays.
Happy birthday to Giovanni Ellis, Nora Sharp, and me, Addison Rose. If you see these Pumas today, be sure to wish them a happy birthday. Now for a special announcement.
As we continue Read Across the Week, tomorrow will be Wacky About Books. We're wacky tacky and mismatched clothes. Now for Miss Poland's Wow Moment.
Well, good morning, Polenta.
Go ahead. Do it.
Well, good morning, Polenta Pumas. This is Miss Poland with our wow moment of the day. Happy Tourist Day. I got my sunglasses and my binoculars so I can see what's going on. I'm totally ready for today. This morning, as I was driving to Polenta this morning, no, I don't live here. Just like you, I go home every night. But as I was driving here, I was thinking about like how we solve problems with people. When we disagree with others, or when somebody makes you mad, like super angry, what do we choose to do with that anger? And I was thinking, like, what if the world just decided we're not going to use our hands to solve problems? What if we chose we're not going to use violence to solve problems? And violence can come in different forms. It can come in the form of our words, hateful words, name calling. It can come in the form of using our hands to hit or slap. But what if, just think about that for a second. What if the world chose to actually try to work through our problems together instead of using our hands or our words to hurt other people and have violence. I'd like to think that us as Polenta, as a family, we choose a different path. We choose to solve our problems in a different way, to talk it out with people. Because it's okay that everybody has a different opinion. We've talked about that we're all different. So it's okay when somebody disagrees with me. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means they're different. And if we allow just a little bit more room for other people's opinions and less room for rigidity and not allowing for other people to think differently than us, just open our minds a little bit more. And if we chose the path of problem solving, we might just learn something from each other. So next time you are angry about something or you're angry at someone, I want you to stop and think, how could I channel my anger in a different way? How could I work with this person to come up with a better solution together? After all, we make each other better. With something to think about. This is Miss Poland. Make it a great day or not. The choice is actually yours.